Hello. So, today I thought I'd cover a game where I played Tau versus Orcs, and this is a really tough matchup for Tau, I've got to be honest with you. The main struggle I found was that Orcs always go for the same thing. Slugger Boys, Gretchen, Boys Hut, and sometimes a generator. It depends on what their game plan is. Then they'll probably go for some shooter boys and then a big mech. And the problem is, Tau is really susceptible to rushes and early game pressure. The most Tau is going to get is 2 stealth suits and commander, maybe Vespids if you're feeling fancy. You can go Vespid Recruit Rush, but not against Orcs because they've got the melee power to fight against that, stabilise and then come back with a bigger force. You can try and outrange him with Fire Warriors, but I'm not sure if it's the best way to do it because it's a lot of micromanaging. You can try and... I think the best way to combat Orcs is to stall them until you get to tier 2 where you can get vehicles. And one of the ways you can do that is by getting your stealth suits, jump packs, jump into the outer points, collecting as much as possible. Try and split up their main force so they have to be in 2 places at the same time. Because one-on-one, Tau just gets squished by Orcs really easily. So let's take this stealth suit for example. One of the biggest strengths of Tau in first tier is the stealth suits can jetpack. So normally you'd have to crawl all the way along here with another team, but with stealth suits just jump over, use that mobility. Because you don't have strength, use the mobility. Already taken this critical location. And looks like the Orcs are got the shooter boys moving out. Now, the stealth suit's main weaknesses is when he gets that big mech up, that's stealth detection. So, especially in a map like this, if you were to go for the Vespids, I would get a Tau Commander as well. It's expensive for power, but you can jump up this area, try and harass a generator or a listening post. It's like stick and run, harass, stick and run. So far we've got 74 to 10, 68 to 10 for the Orcs.
It now belongs to the Orcs.
Technically we're getting more on the early game. So let's check out this skirmish. Fire Warriors get some shots in, the shooter boys are getting up close, which is a bit of a mistake. And running away. I'm not sure what the enemy's trying to do there. And apologies, I can't pronounce that. It looks Korean, possibly. But I remember him being a tough player to fight against. So, looks like we've rushed the plasma generator. We've only got 1 plasma generator, but we've got enough for Path of Enlightenment. So that is a rush towards vehicles. If I was more focused, I would be getting that second generator done at the same time. Looks like we're getting the second Fire Warriors team. And for the Orcs, they're not producing anything at the moment, but they've got sluggers, big mechs out, shooters. We've got 2 Wild Banners getting set up here. So this Fire Warrior team's trying to get this point back, but I feel like it might be a mistake there because they're kind of in no man's land here. They're gonna have to try and go all the way back. The stealth suit was a mistake, sending it in here. It's just a general harass, but if you've got all these Orcs, yeah, jump away. Especially if you don't have an additional squad member to beef up the HP for the stealth suits. These guys are going to get slaughtered. Even if I get a commander jumping in there, it's going to be a rough time for them. I should have evacuated quicker. Unable to get the point. At least I'm getting some hits in with these guys, but the Fiery Warriors are so expensive to reinforce. 70 for a normal one, Shasui is 70 and 20. So we're going for the advanced pulse rifles. 2 Fire Warrior teams. Looks like they're playing the range game. They are getting... is that a third wag banner? Looks like a fourth. And they're getting the pile of guns set up. They're on 97 to 10. We're on 80 to 20. So they have got the strategic point advantage there. That's the main problem. And I'm kind of playing it cautious, building up the fire warriors. Not enough upgraded listening posts. Should have been upgraded by now. That's because of the lack of energy. So they've managed to amass a big group here. They've got two stone boys and the sluggers in the middle. So they've got the two shooters, oh sorry, shooter, slugger and big mech. They've essentially got two big armies compared to my one army of two fire warriors. Yeah, these guys should be running away ASAP. Getting the Pathfinder team, this is going heavy into fire warrior spam. Maybe a third fire warrior team might be in order. Been a while since I played this game, so I can't remember exactly what happens. But getting into the cover, in theory, works. These slugger boys are just... they've been targeted by the Pathfinders, but they're not getting shot down. No upgraded listening posts has been a major problem for me. And this one getting taken over as well kind of sets us on the back foot. Finally the first listening post upgrade. And these guys with a pile of guns, what are they getting? Yeah, heavy boy armor, darker, blastier, choppy. They're getting everything. So the Orcs are going to basically take over the map with the army they've got now, but they're just going to keep upgrading and outpacing us. Getting the vehicle beacon. We've got some recruit here. Okay. So the idea is with the recruit is just to tie these guys up when they get too close and try and outrange them. You can see we've got the field of view there. They can see us shooting, but they're not reacting, which I'm surprised at. You would expect Orcs to be a bit more aggressive, especially with these guys up here as well. So they managed to take out the recruit. Misclicked for the Tau. But we are taking buildings out here. And we've got the element of surprise. They don't know if we've got a third team here waiting for them to jump in. Yeah, they've got a listening post up. That is unfortunate. We're bare bones at the minute. Quite meagre. No vehicle beacon producing anything. We're focusing too much on the attack. We should be focusing on retreating, building up heavier armies. We're getting the Barracuda out. That's good because they don't have any anti-vehicle at the moment. Nothing to shoot up to the skies. Yeah, all these stone boys getting upgraded.
We're under attack!
That's the more darker research nearly finished. This is definitely going to get taken out. Don't know if they can see the Barracuda or not. They're wiping out the fire team. Got two more, well, one more fire warrior team, Pathfinder team there. So we're currently sitting at Barracuda, Pathfinders, two fire warriors. We are pushing back the Stone Boys, thankfully. Thing is, Stone Boys, 40 to replace. Fire Warriors, 75 to replace for the Pathfinders. Fire Warriors, 70. So essentially, it's more or less two Stone Boys per Fire Warrior. The equivalent. And if we've got the Barracuda there, I'd be surprised if they're not going... Oh, they're going Stone Boys again. Surprised they're not going Tank Busters. That's definitely a misplay. They've only got one big shooter as well. So the Barracuda's pushing in, harassing, splitting the team up. There's the Tank Busters, so stand corrected. This guy needs to get out. He's dead meat. Is he going to survive? Just. Here's the thing, the Tank Busters are stranded up here. Barracuda's down here, taking out or the infantry. That's just their extra mobility.
5 minutes.
Yeah, these guys should be further back, but... Excuse me. Why just mowing them down, playing the range game? Second Barracuda up. Still no upgrades on these listening posts. Major misstep for me. 85 and 20 to 110 and 20. And they've finally got the Stoneboy speed boost as well. Yeah, these fire warriors are getting jumped up. This Barracuda is going down. Yep. We've got the tank busters there. Thankfully Barracuda number 2 comes in. And we're going for a third one, we just Barracuda spam. Tier 2 Barracuda spam can work until they get anti-vehicle, and then you just take your foot off the accelerator.
Until they can hold victory.
Look for another way. Yeah, this guy's just going to get slaughtered. So tank busters are moving in. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that. It's a tough one because they're just reinforcing. That was a mistake. I knew they had tank busters. Yeah, moving back out the way. In theory, you can tempt the tank busters in, take them out with the fire warriors, but in practice, we'll see how that works out. Yep, they've been targeted. Let's see if we can get some shots off. No, they're back into the ether. But at this point, they've got way too many Storm Boys, they've got the tank busters. I honestly don't know how we're going to fight against this.
3 minutes until taken.
So if you have any criticisms, I'd love to hear them in the chat. Anything I could do better. They've basically out-resourced us because they've got the points. And then I've just not been able to deal with the numbers. This has happened a few times against Orcs. I'm not sure what the best way to defeat this is. But in hindsight, if I was more aggressive with the harassment on this map, if I was able to get more stealth teams in, more harass here, keep them in their base, that might have worked. But yeah, Storm Boys in the base. What are you gonna do? I'm trying to make fire warriors and Tau commanders, but that's just desperation tactics.
2 minutes until
valiantly tried and died with that one. But at least learning. Kinda, I'm getting better against Orcs, but that's a GG. Anyway, hope you guys got some insight on how to play against Orcs there, or what not to do against Orcs. And I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.